Welcome everyone. For those who have not met us, we are Ariadne Innovation, and monthly we organize Ellie.Talks on different textile topics. We have topics on textile topics or on technical topics. So today is a text session, as you can see. So I'm very curious about the topic today. Just to introduce as well, Ellie.Connect. Ellie.Connect is our digital platform that hopes to connect people concerning sustainability in the textile and fashion industry. I see a comment that people cannot hear me anymore. Florence or Jan, can you?
We can hear you.
You can hear you. Okay, great. Yeah. Then I will just continue. So we created this Ellie.Connect platform to connect people in the textile and the fashion industry to really inform, inspire, and connect them on sustainability in various fields. So we're here today with Jan Maes, who's actually a pioneer in the circular mattress industry, and who we will ask some questions in an interview about being one of the first with a circular mattress in the market. So Jan, very happy to welcome you today. Can you please, for our audience, briefly introduce yourself and your company, and then I will continue with some questions.
Okay, Julie, thank you for the introduction, and thank you very well as well for the invitation for today. First of all, I can tell you I'm not a pioneer and nothing, but I'm a Flemish entrepreneur, and I'm the owner of the family company Revor Group, which is a company that produces mattresses, box springs, pillows, and duvets. We produce this in Belgium since 1971, and in Hungary since 2010. I'm the owner. I'm not producing here since 1971 because this is the year of my birth. This is I'm 50 years old this year, and no, almost 51. And that's the reason why circular was for me an important item and something challenging for the future. I was climbing Mont Blanc 4 or 5 years ago, and I saw glaciers melting before myself, and the guides were lost about 10-15 meters every year. And that was a sign for me to start with thinking about our business and about what we could do as a small Belgian company to help the planet survive and to act more circular. That's the day we started, and I suppose we go on this item later on. So next to circular products, of course, we have a range of box springs, mattresses. The company is we have about 250-300 people working here. We distribute and we export our products, most of them in Europe, because the products are too voluminous to send to USA, for example, or to other countries. The Belgian mattress industry is a little bit underestimated, but is famous. Most of the people know the textile companies here in the area. For carpets, etc., but also in mattress, we are very strong. Especially all the mattress fabrics producers like Maes, Lava, the Sleep Card are world famous, and the whole world is buying is purchasing fabrics from these companies, and usually are one of the suppliers of this company. So that's the reason I hope and I think we have this chat today.
Thank you, Jan. So I guess for your birthday party, you will have a sleepover party with bedding all evening. Very nice to hear your story and your inspiration. And it's very nice to see also in the audience some of the companies you mentioned. So indeed, mattress ticking and mattress business in Belgium is still very, very big. But just to create some interactivity, I would like to start actually with a question to the audience to engage you a little bit, because, you know, when we talk about circular economy, it's always a little bit confusing what it entails. So we would like to ask to the audience, what do you think when you hear, you know, the topic circularity in the bedding industry? What does it mean for you? I would propose that you put some taglines or words in the chat. This is a question to everyone in the audience, and then we can run through them afterwards. So we have a little bit an idea of what you will be expecting of today's session. Okay. I read no more waste. Taking a product back after many, many years. Closed loop. Okay. Natural resources. Any more insights? I see a lot of people typing. Grading materials. How you engage your customers. I guess these are topics that will be covered during the session as well, and definitely worth discussion in the Q&A afterwards as well. Wouter tells ensuring materials are reused, recycled into new mattresses, keeping value in the economy. Okay. Good. I think we have some first insights, and you see they're already a little bit diversified, going from the production value chain to the recycling, closed loop, and then of course the consumer side of collecting and bringing it to the market. So a lot of interesting insights. Maybe I can share one insight as well. And for that, I have a little paper with me because my memory sometimes is a little bit bad. So actually, we looked up for you as well what the definition of circular economy is, circularity. And I'm going to quote a definition by the Ellen MacArthur Foundation. So they stated that circular economy looks beyond the current take, make, dispose, extractive business model and aims to redefine growth, focusing on positive society-wide benefits. It is based on 3 principles. 1, how to design out waste and pollution. 2, keep products and materials in use. And 3, regenerate natural systems. So a circular economy requires that we move away from the consumption of finite, non-renewable resources, and that we design waste out of the system. Takes a lot of breath, that, but I think we have seen at all resources in the press and research, in the innovation patents, that there's a lot of advancement in circularity in the bedding industry. So I think you know, other than making a huge definition of what circular economy is, we really wanted to invite an entrepreneur to talk about what circularity means for his company. So this is why we are very happy here to have you, Jan, to bring the story of Revor. And as far as I understand, you have already a circular mattress in the market for over 5 years. So that's why I call you a pioneer. You are, as far as I know, one of the first. So I think that's the positive impact. So today, Jan will share some insights and mostly about the challenges and, of course, the opportunities that this business brings for you. So Jan, maybe we can start talking about the product itself, the circular mattress. By the way, you can read the story as well. You can find the circular mattress as well on our Ellie.Connect platform. So if you're already a member, just have a look at the product site or the actor site from Revor, or just if you're not a member yet, just register on www.Ellie.Connect.com. So Jan, the circular mattress, can you please tell us something more about this product? What makes it circular and what is it made of?
Okay, thank you, Julie. So let's start maybe to say that the definition, I'm very happy that you read the definition of circularity, because most of the people don't understand really the difference between circularity and recyclability. Let me introduce by saying that that in our business, in the mattress business, we already recycle mattress since 50 years. For example, foams, latexes, general PU foams are recycled and still are used for carpet backing, isolation, and other applications. Metal spring, which is inside, it's you know, steel and metal is always recyclable and has always been recycled. So this is not a problem neither. And the fabrics that we put around the mattresses are recycled already since years, and we make a kind of a felt to cover carpets, also for packaging material, for isolation, and also back in the mattress industry. This is just to say what we do already since more than 50 years, but recently the circularity, as you say, 5 years ago we started with it, is becoming very important. What's the difference in our business? It's very easy. You can recycle the materials, but you can close the loop by using materials, raw materials that don't need to be recycled, or if they are recycled, that they can be put in the chain again for 100% without loss of quality, or without adding new virgin raw materials. This is important to know. Our circular mattress is actually, it was tough to realize it, but it is actually a very easy mattress, knowing that we only use steel and polyester. This seems very easy, and this seems logic, and but to create a polyester soft touch layer that people helps to sleep, it was not easy at all. Adhesive, for example, we need always glue, a kind of adhesive to glue the different components to create a mattress. This is also made of 100% polyester, and this was a very challenging task to do. So to answer your question, our mattress is 100% polyester based and steel based.
Okay. And can you maybe also talk a little bit about the take-back system that you organize, or that you coordinate with other parties? How does it work? Did you set up partnerships for that, or
yes,
can you please briefly explain how that works for your company?
Of course. Now, let's say that we are in Belgium, 11 million people. It's easy to calculate how many mattresses come back every year. If you are 10 million people, let's say every 10 years we change our mattress. This means we buy or we sell approximately 1 million mattresses a year in the Belgian market. This is not considering contract markets such as hotels, hospitals, etc. This means in total approximately 1.5 million mattresses comes back every year, and this is going still to landfills and incineraries. This is something that has to stop. There is a ERP in Belgium, but we will come back on this later. This has to stop. And what is happening now, these 1.5 million mattresses goes to different or incineraries or landfills or to dismantlers. Our circular mattress is in the same loop of the dismantlers, and these are, for example, Revor Mattress in Holland, Mattress Return Europe also in Holland. We have Suez here in Belgium who is starting doing the same, and we have with these people a kind of a contract, a kind of a partnership, and these people have scanners actually in their dismantling system that sort out if it's our mattress, the mattress goes aside, and then together with our partners, we take back this mattress, dismantle them, and reuse 100% the raw materials.
Okay, that's looks like a very ambitious system, but it indeed is a circular system. You talked about the why you wanted to move into more sustainable or circular businesses. The circular project, what part is that of your company? Is the whole company now redirected towards more sustainability? Do you have other projects running, or is this your first steps into a more longer strategy?
But we have two ways in our company. We have the circular way, which is for me just the start. Let's be honest, if the mattress costs about 100 euro more per person for the end consumer, he still has the intention to go back to the non-circular products. Let's be honest about that. But about talking about sustainability, we are also a member of the VOCA Charter about sustainability, which is a list of about 30 points that we are working on it every day. Yes, but this has nothing to do with our circular product. But what circular mattress concerns, of course, we have partners. And we need partners for that. The partners we have are Oping. You know Oping, maybe it's the most famous brand in Holland, and Niaga. Niaga is a sister company, is from the big DSM chemical group in Holland, and these guys developed for us the adhesive to make a circular mattress.
Okay. Thank you. How do you position yourself? Because of course you are one of the first bringing circular bedding to the market. How about your competitors that are entering the market right now? How do you differentiate from others, or do you see any new trends coming up? How do you position yourself with the Revor Group there?
A very good question, Julie, because if you use monomaterials, like for example polyester, if tomorrow we all use polyester, we can have a problem with competitivity and with the Chinese or the Turkeys that will send polyesters to our to our countries. But how do we try to differentiate? Just by having partnerships and by closing the loop. Again, we really set up the complete loop. This means once it's with by the disassembler, I already told you, we take back the mattresses, then we heat them. That's innovative. We have to heat them, and if you heat them, the adhesive is losing all power and permits us to take out the different components and to sort them and polyester and metal. So this is something that our competitors do not have today, but I have the intention not to take it as a competitive advantage in the future, because I'm not an idealistic guy, but I want really the world to be complete and our business to be completely circular. So the more partners we have that are using our glue that we developed together with Niaga DSM, the happier I am. But to answer on your question, yes, it's not easy and it will not be easy in the future to be and to differentiate towards others. But this is a question of marketing. This is a question of branding, and this is also this is the story already 20 years, even in the regular markets.
Yeah, and definitely for that as well, we developed our Ellie.Connect platform to help stories like you to share. So very welcome to continue with that as well. Can you maybe tip some point about your next circular ambition? Is that something that you have already are already working on, or something that you are willing to share with the audience today? You know, how do you see yourself and the future of circular mattresses? What points of innovation will it be? Will it be about only the product development or the service model, or how do you see the future?
Of course, service model, this is something else, but let's start maybe with the products. First of all, I hope that from the industry, I depend, of course, from some suppliers and from the industry that is working above us. I hope that not only polyester will be a circular raw material in the future, and I hope, especially in the mattress business, that there will be new possible products that will be circular as well. Last week I was in the north of Holland. I was in Groningen to see a new company with all young people that developed a kind of a foam. You know, foam today is a polyurethane. Polyurethane is TDI, MDI polyol, which is 100% chemical, but not recyclable. Recyclable, yes, but not circular today. Although they claim they are circular, it's not true. But they developed 100% foam. And foam is used in mattresses. Foam is used in your sofa, in your car, everywhere. They developed a kind of a foam which is also based on 100% polyester. So there are a lot of promising things in the future, and I hope our business and our suppliers will come with more and more, and I'm sure this will come with more and more circular materials. Your second question was
about the service model.
Yes, service model. Yes. Of course, this is the start for us. Dismantling, recycling for 100% without adding new raw materials. This is one part of the definition of circular. If we look at the other part, it's to reuse raw materials, or like you can see on the movie, on the ads from IKEA on television, they now promote their second-hand furniture, and they sell after refurbishing, they sell their second-hand products. That's also in our business a possibility. We did some tests on a metal spring. A metal spring, it's a pocket spring or a Bonnell spring. That's most of the mattresses contains this spring. We did some studies together with Oping, and just by sanitizing, cleaning, washing, and drying this pocket spring after end of life use of 10, 15, even 20 years, we can reuse this core, we can reuse this pocket spring. So this is for us the next step. How will we start and how will we go into the refurbished market? I know Apple has already refurbished iPhones, but we are not sure if the consumer, the end consumer, will like to sleep on a refurbished mattress, although the pocket spring will be cleaned and sanitized for 100%. But this is for us the next step.
Okay, and can you maybe just explain, because we know that the mattress industry was one of the first that introduced the EPR scheme, so the extended producer responsibility. How has that pushed or driven the innovation at Revor? Has it helped you? How do you feel about legal laws driving this innovation push?
Well, let me repeat with my 3 daughters. My oldest daughter is only 13 years old, so this and when I was on the summit of Mont Blanc, I told to myself, now I have to do something. So the ERP actually didn't push me at all, but pushes, of course, the total business. And this is once that Belgium is for one time that Belgium is a starter, is a pioneer in that. I'm very happy. Only Belgium and France has a EPR now in our business, and this pushed the sector a lot. This means in 2030 we will be the total mattress market has the obligation to to be circular, but to recycle 70% of the mattresses. And we claim that in 2030 and 2035, from this 80% or 70-80%, 20% should be circular, which is a very, very challenging thing, because I'm not sure we will reach that, but EPR was pushing us extremely. This is true.
So it's really about, giving a push to circular concepts is really, as I feel it a little bit, and I recognize it from other markets as well, it's a combination of those pioneers and those purpose-driven entrepreneurs, I think, combined with the legislation that might help a little bit into the direction of more sustainability. So thank you for explaining that. Maybe because it's also interesting, as we do have some entrepreneurs as well in the audience. To talk a little bit about the internal side about circularity, how you implemented circularity in your company, and how you got your team to come with you in the story of circularity. Did you have to educate them? How did you do that? How did you involve the team in those projects?
Yes, good question, because this is also challenging. And explaining the definition of circularity was already an interesting and important topic. I repeat, most of the people still confuse circularity with recyclability, which is totally different. But yes, we do have 2 people dedicated on the project. One young guy that is coming from Unilin, who was involved in 100% circularity as well. This was necessary. And then, of course, there is one person that is dedicated to R&D, and of course myself and the operational manager are taking care every day to see if the product really is circular, and we also push the market, of course. Our salespeople, this is another topic. This was less easy. The dealers, the partners, not the partners, but the customers. For example, in Germany, which is the leading country in Europe, circularity in Germany is still unknown. They are not interested in it. They talk about recycling their fabrics. They talk about PET bottles in the fabrics, but not at all about circularity. So there is still a long way to go. France has also his EPR since a couple of years. Also, Holland is introducing now, and I hope the governments will push us, because otherwise the total business, customers, suppliers, it will take still a long way to go.
Okay, but as I remember, you were one of the first partners to join Ellie.Connect. So for me, that means, because our values entail as well collaboration and connection. Do you agree with me that this is really a crucial parameter to make circular economy work, to really have this collaborative mindset? You already gave a lot of examples of collaboration with Oping, with Niaga, so with your customers. How do you feel about this collaborative mindset? Is it a crucial factor to success, or is it just a happy value add-on?
No. Without partners, we are unable to do that. We are not a chemical company. We produce box springs and mattresses. Mattresses is assembling, and box springs is wood and furniture. So this is totally different. We need partners for that. We are also right now building or working on a box spring, a circular box spring. This means 100% pine wood that you can dismantle very easy, with fabrics that you can dismantle very easy. And this is something that we are right now doing with partners that come out of the automotive industry. Because this is something we cannot do alone, and we can't handle it simply. So I advise really to look for partners, to look for many people. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting to hear the story. Maybe just to conclude towards the audience as well, can you maybe give us your let's say 2 key challenges that you have already tackled or not yet tackled when integrating circularity, and also maybe 2 lessons learned that you would like to share with the audience?
Are you talking to me, Julie?
Yes, please. Yes, can you please indicate 2?
Yes, go on. Sorry, because you were away for a couple of seconds. Can you?
Okay, I was asking if you could share with the audience 2 biggest challenges that you had, maybe briefly, and also 2 lessons learned that you would like to share with the audience that they can take with them.
Challenges, as you already asked and told me, people, to convince people that we need to change our mindset, that we need to change our usual daily business and routine change. This is very important to have another mindset. That this is for me the most difficult part. Another challenge, of course, is finding partners. Is not sit in your office, but move. Look for partners. Go to fairs. Listen to team. To different. Help me. Different initiatives like these. Very important. And that's it. This is fall and start again. We did 5 years before our mattress was really comfortable, was okay for the market. Price is still, of course, a challenge, and this was also in the annual report of IKEA, who was telling, okay, we want to go to a circular world, but this doesn't mean that it has to be more expensive, but also they will be challenged, because today our circular mattress is about 20-25% more expensive than the regular market. So this is also a very important challenge, and this is something we have to work on together with our partners, with our suppliers, and of course with the recyclers and the dismantlers.
Okay, but with the challenge to find partners, evidently we can already try a little bit to connect on Ellie.Connect and to help you and the audience on that.
Exactly.
I also would like to launch one additional feature. We are, as of today, going to launch a new Ellie Expert document that we will publish. Today it will be on Circular Mattresses, and that will be available as well for a download on Ellie.Connect, but for the paying Inform members. So hopefully this is a driver to learn a little bit more about this topic and register on Ellie.Connect as well. So now